So we were here, we just had finished the quest of the Still Warden, right? That's a bit loud. I don't remember. It was the one... Yeah, the one with the... where we met Yashtola, right? That was the last one we did. This is level 7, yeah sure, let's do. We're 10. Stillworm is up in arms, as his hired hands are nowhere to be found. That sees what Sevrin and his lot. Never around when there's work to be done. I sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round them up and let them know that a Stillworm would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Damn! They're done. It should be... there we go. Oh, the one! Sevrin. Hey, I'm Sevrin. You're the old man's errand boy now. Tell my dear old captain... Wait, I'm sorry, I thought it was another one. Word. Tell my dear old captain not to wet his breeches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Damn. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride out. I came on foot, okay? I'm poor. I don't have a chocobo yet. Okay? Don't rub it in my face. Jesus. Sorry for the frame rate. I'm just fixing something up in my other screen. So, Stillwarden sent you. And what do you reckon I say to that? Work for the week and witless. No. I've saucier seeds to... Wait, what the fuck? I don't know what the... What do you reckon he says? Work is for the weak and witless. I have saucier seeds to sow. Okay, what he would say. Probably this one. Damn right. Didn't get to where I am by taking guff of any qualified gardener. But I suppose I could see what he wants to get him off my back. Yeah, what I'm hearing is that you're all a bunch of pussies that are afraid of that guy. What? Mate, you're Ethan. Why? Why are you up here alone? Axes were made to split skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my 7 days? What? Went on slaughter? No. Went on is kind of the sushi, right? I don't actually know. Skirmishing. You bet your beard I did. My what? My what, mate? My beard? I don't have... Well, I do have. You bet your beard I did, lad. Hey, those were the days. I reckon now I'll have to satisfy taking my access to the trees. I'll have to be satisfied. I forgot to be. I'll have to be satisfied taking access to the trees. We're missing 2. There he is, the outside wall. How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Oh, no. Yes? Grown, it was him, not his stomach, I'm guessing. I don't know. Go on. I have a guess at what... I had for breakfast. Nothing? Ash tuna? Breadsticks? Breadsticks, I'm guessing. Ah, gods. How will you know? It's my bread, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here. I just as soon get some real food in me, but I ain't want to reject a summon from the captain. Nope. The last one is... I'm going to go up, but he's not up, he's on this hallway. Hallway? Yeah, that he is. Oi, mate! Work? Ah, I can't work when my hands are full within this mug. You know? I'd wager my last guild, you'll never guess what I'm drinking. Swill yeah, not fucking wine for sure. Swill water. Well, you're right about the swill part. Oh, he's wine then. I reckon it might be worth a day doing Stewart Shores if I'll afford me taste of a proper grog. Okay, let's talk with Stillworm now. Stillworm. Sorry. I made all then. You continue to impress me, lad. All but Sevrin are accounted for. That little shit. It's no fault of yours. He squirmed out. I've let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. Okay, that one is level 8, but... Sure, let's do this. No. There's this girl, the Chocobo Keep. I wanna see what she has to tell me. What a weird mask. Cute but weird. Porters similar to rental Choco that can hire to carry you quickly to the... Okay. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Ah, do not tell me this is your first visit to this shop. I shall update my register with your name, so that you may access this location in the future. I heard Chocobo warn about Chocobo Porters. Not enough guild to pay the bloody Adrite interpretation fee. Not enough guild to pay the bloody Adrite interpretation fee? Or perhaps you simply want to ride in peace, not having to worry about foaming through your map and dodging bloodthirsty beasts. Then Chocobo Porter is exactly what you need. Our birds will carry you quickly and safely to one of the many convenience. Will carry you quickly and safely to one of many convenient destinations for merely a small handful of coin. We only ask you that you observe two simple rules. Firstly, should you dismount while en route, you will not be allowed to remount. The Chocobo will continue on to his destination, leaving you to fend for yourself. Secondly, though each stop has a full list of accessible destinations, we will only authorize travel to those which you have visited at least once before. Okay. This is to ensure that, on the off chance that one of our birds becomes disorientated and loses his way, you'll be able to guide it back on course. Oh, okay, I like the gameplay. We know why, so we don't travel to areas we don't have access yet. But in-game explanation is pretty cute. That way, if he gets disorientated, we can guide him because we've been there before. That's cute. I like that explanation. Rest assured, however, this has never happened once in our many years of service. Our birds are trained to travel specific courses and never deviate from them. They have also been bred for speed and will avoid outside threats to the best of their abilities. In fact, we are so certain of of their capacity to deliver you unarmed to your final destination. Should you be attacked while riding a Chocobo Porter, we will refund you. We will refund your rental fee in full. Allow me to show you to your berth. Right this way, milord. Nah, not. No, thank you. But now we know. Still, one worries his sack of oranges will not reach La Tagran checkpoint as planned. It pains me to say, but all the guild in the world I can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I have no choice but to rely on that charlatan Sevrin. Even though I'm fully aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tell of improper tradings with goblins. I wouldn't be the last surprise if that were happening right now. Not well ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Sevrin. I wanted to find and confront that bastard for me, SP. I'm sure the wrongdoing of... fuck me. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot. So be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Oh. Let's go find Sevrin. I think he's there, in that area. There's one of his mates, I think. No, that's him. The little shit. Oh, you can't. Bloody hells. I'm up to the straight. I'm up the straight without a paddle. Yeah? Do I doubt now? Where's doubt? Joy, dance. I know I can type in chat what I wanted to find, no? There it is. What's this now? Still Warren sent you for the oranges? So the old bugger had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen. You're one of the goody-goody adventure types, right? Go rescue my mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire. Okay, now I gotta go help his mates, since that little shit abandoned them. Oi! Can get one out. You. Sevrin sent you? The way he flew out of here, I was sure he saw us down the river. I mean, kinda. I owe you one. Would have gotten away myself. If not for Sevrin shoving me aside. What a cunt. Oh, mate, it's done. You're free. if you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. Okay. You do you, my dude. Now I need to speak with him again. That Sevrin fuck. There, I rescued them. You saved my mates, and for that I owe you. I suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I have no qualms about going back on my word. I only giving you this sack because I like. I only giving you this sack because I like the cut of your jib. I take it to Osin, and send him my regards. What the fuck is Osin? Is the person that was supposed to get the oranges? What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms? And the schedule? Ha! There is a first time for everything. Yeah, since I am the one delivering, it's always on time. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only thing not here are those damn bagmen. And I don't miss them one bit. Here's still worm payment in full. With you, I can trust it will reach him. I'll try to cut the abbreviations. Oi, still worm. Here's your payment. Back in one piece. That's a relief. How did you fare SP? How did you fare SP? Here we go. This is what I... sorry, let me... this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, alright? That doesn't feel right. Though, I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Sevrin. Why? I was even willing to overlook the scheming of the top, but to sell us all short in favors of those godforsaken goblins. You do well to mind yourself around that two-gill shit. If he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. He do nothing to me because I'm a fucking god. Oh shit! 11, 20, 22, 38 with +3/+3. Okay, this one is fucking goated. This one, right? Yes. Oh, but I lose the at 814, 819, less 20, 34, 38. Yeah, 1 is go to okay. So it's still worth this. Who the fuck are you? Okay, but first let's do a couple. There's no water quest here, right? Yes, no other quest. And here I have one here. Let's do that one. Eye potions are in source. Eye potions are in short supply at Tiver's Rest, and Kamar hopes to remedy that. If you are headed to Tiver's Rest, I have a favor to ask you. I'm not, but sure, why not? The pirates have been away from the sea for too long, and their broken hearts trust the bloodshed for solace. At full supply of medicine lasts barely a week. If you could buy high-end potions and take it to with a loaf, you may well save some lives. So I need to buy? No, I need to just deliver? Okay. There. He is close enough. There's a farm over there. There's the fate happening there as well, that I will properly ignore. With the wolf. I'm plumb out of potions, and sorry suffered, and not and. Any sorry sufferer knocking on my door may as well be knocking on Tal's. All I can offer them is a prayer. Not anymore, mate. Here. Were I as good feeding man, were I a God-fearing man, I'd say you were heaven sent. After the dust settles from the next pirate brawl, some sorry soul will owe you his lousy life. I pitied the poor fish out of water. At first, I thought the fight was just to kill time, but now I believe some truly have a dead wish. There's not that can be done about that. We can't make them want to leave. All we can do is hope they learn to love the land. I need to stop reading way slower. Storyteller. Okay, let's do that one then. Gerkent seeks fertile soil to improve the yields of his new-plowed fields. Blasts! At this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only I had black loam, just a bit could send our stalks soaring. Stalks? I'll bet Rotweeder knows. I bet Rotweeder knows where you might find some. Perhaps you may pay a visit in the orchards? I know what the ingredient is, and I'm not too thrilled about getting it. There it is. Rotweeder. That guy can't got ahead of Cabbage if he thinks that I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cockpit, right? Then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the archers that dwell there. Once you have three bushels. Okay, let's do what we did yesterday. Google Translator. Bushels. Yeah, sure. Once you have 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Why? Why do you do this to me, game? No. Prefer... something like this?
For wall.
For wall. Take the black to for wall. Okay, we ignore the P. For wall. At Tier's rest, you'll know what to do. Okay, let's grab that black room. You guys are about to find what the fuck it is. There we go. Black room. Obtain black room in the cockpit. Okay, I got aggro. I don't remember what the fuck that does. Oh, it uses that one. Wait, my cape oh, it's... Okay. My cape has a slot for my ears, but since it is so big, they just made a hole in it. Awesome. Okay, now we go to... let's speak with... for wall. Ah, even the weeds wither and die in this desolated dirt. Here. But a bit of this black loom, how to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam, gathering black looms, not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomachs, eh? Oh, don't tell me Garkant and Rotwither neglected to mention where the black loam comes from. Well, surely you figured it out. Surely you figured it out on your own from the glowing stench. It comes from the anchor's layer of all places. Well, why dwell on who misled about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loom, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. Fuck me. Desirable bracelet. I can only have one, right? One bracelet. 2 rings, 1 bracelet. This one gives me 1 of each. Why would I take any of these ones? Right? They give me 2 stats. This one gives me 5. Nah, fuck that. Okay, there's another one here. A firewall needs stolen farm tools recovered. The confounded pirates. They know nothing about stealing and only killing. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes, of all things. They are biting the end. Blah. They are biting the end. Fuck me. Why am I saying plural? They are biting the end that feeds them. The Megan mongrels. I'd love to teach them. Not them. Why am I saying them? I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself. If I hadn't sworn stay warned that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they sowed. Let's go. There's one. I have 2 stacks of... Okay, that doesn't do much. I thought it used to do a lot more. Okay. Tools recover. I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Well, they probably die starving. Or kill people for food or in money. Ah, good to see the tools back. And serviceable and in serviceable condition. Which will be more than we can say of Sevrin when we get our hands on him. The ranch likely had a role in the death. I don't remember that. It's possible though. I spied him meeting the pirates in secret. I did. Why are you talking like fucking Yoda? What the fuck? Spied him meeting the pirates in secret. I did. I couldn't care less if the... Wastrel? Wastrel? Wastrel... Okay, over rest of them.
Wastrel.
Wastrel? I couldn't care less if the wastrel won't work. But when he consorts with cut purses, when he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he crossed the line. A steward ought to know what sort of scalawag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? Alright, I will. Pirates making off with our tools. Farewell did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. I mean, it could help them, okay? Just saying. But I'll be damned if Sevrin thinks he can take... Okay, my brain shuts off. I really think I have ADHD, fuck me. But I'll be damned if Sevrin thinks he can take us for fools. No. Okay, here's the thing. I saw fools, my brain read fools, and thought it was fucking tools. So I was making up a fucking sentence that made sense with tools. Okay. But I'll be damned if Sevrin thinks he can take us for fools. His stature is... a treachery won't go unpunished. I think I said it right. Not that one. I don't use that one. Let's see how much better it is. It's +2, right? To mine. Auto attack is a bit longer. So is the delay is a bit... But what he carries? Intelligence +2, intelligence +1. Yeah, this one is better. This one, right? Let's put everything here. That way, when we get a new one, we know where it is. First one will always be the new one. Okay. Let's do 1 or 2 more. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lad. And you've never once let me down. Yet what I ask of you now goes beyond Hot anything, right? That's what it means. Goes beyond anything I've asked you before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Why not? Stillworm has reason to believe the Sevrin is up to no good. Something must be done. Oh, this is a big quest. I remember this one. It eases my mind to have you here. You are no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Sevrin by now, unfortunately. Well, the escape grace is at it again. Since that letter came from him, since that letter came in for him, he's been sulking about in the manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogue and bugger off. With nary a word to anyone. Without a word, I'm guessing. With nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something's telling me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when I had word with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry ass down and drag him back here before it's too late. Hi, mate. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets. But I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose it reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice to say, I rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I tried asking Grenouille? Yeah, Grenouille at Etherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Okay, let's see if she knows. Well, I say she, but those names could be guys as well. That one. Nothing that passes through these gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out to... I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for... Ooh, that one seems weird. Woad Whisper Canyon, not long ago. Thinking about drinking themselves stupider. Jiki Sods said I should join them. Sorry. I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up. Than sip whatever it was that they were pickled their brains. Sip whatever it was that had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure and give him a cuff round the ears for me, will you? Sure. Sorry, that one was a rough one to hear, I'm guessing. Now this one is a bit far. Yeah, it's all the way to the bridge. Elmir, this is one of the ones we rescued, right? At the bonfire. All of the dirty, deceitful, downright all of the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard done, and claiming to take the lads out for a drink, only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. You don't get any lower than that. Of course, I learned to stay a step ahead of old Sevrin, so I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them out. I input my words into that. Is there? Those blue ones are fate. That one is the correct one. Water spirit. Oh, the big guy. Ooh, that takes a while. Damn. My axe may as well been a white flag for all the good he did. Or be fair better. Or the sorry bastards in there are done for. The sorry bastards. Alright. Things are not good. Up there. Oh shit! We have the Widow one. I don't know the name of the race. Sevrin might got us into this mess, but it ain't about to let him give his life for us. Sevrin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I sooner about to a fish back. I sooner about to a fish back than we in that a conniving? A conniving, right?
Conniving.
A conniving. I sooner about to a fish back than we that conniving bastard death. Two arms. Duty calls, yeah, sure. No one likes Sevrin. Jesus. Who the fuck is that? Kratos? Jesus. A true knave. Knave? A true knave. You betray even yourself, Sevrin. Oh, damn. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your dissertation on condition that you provide us a suitable replacement. That was the agreement. Yet, your latest change of arts leaves your debt to us unpaid. A few are they who betrayed the Serpent River twice. You will not do so a third time. Let's see, mate. There I am. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wrench. Your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it. Ooh, that's the guy we saw in our dreams, right? One of them. A mournful voice of creation. Grant ye this humble stone of soul, that it may wake to life. Alright. Oh my god. Let's go. Don't smirk at me, I'm going to win this easy. Let's go. So we start with this one. We do that one. We do a drain. We do that one. While we wait for the shard, we do afterflow. No, faster. You are strong, but are you strong enough to extend this? Ruby one. Let's get out first. Impossible. Never has the goal been so sorely rested. Easy. I'm too good, you know. That the golem could be it could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. No. Batman. Now, where's that little shit, Sevrin? Oh, you're stolen? Yeah, you're too late. Sigh. Why am I reading? The snake slithered away. Am I only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you? Maybe he did? Another talk with God? Oh no. Memories. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Waminza factions. Then they do serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. Wait, those are the ones with the mask and the tattoo? No. He has a beard. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge of Shaigans and Cobalt activity. And something is afoot. The question is, what? And could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primal? 12 help us if it should be proved. So 12 what? Oh, there are 12 gods, right? I'm guessing. 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must need to find evidence. I mean, with me on their side, you know, I can take 5 of those. I don't even know what the fuck a primal is, by the way. She's at the beach. The sea continues to rise. The fuck is that? While the western moon continues to fall. And the fuck is... Wait, is Ilm an actual word or is a measurement of them?
ILM.
Yeah, it's not a real word. And Ilm by Ilm, the world becomes even more unlike itself. If it is... Fuck! Let me see. Swix.
Louiswa.
Come on. There's no French for that. It is as Louiswa foretold. Louiswa. I'm gonna say that. Louiswa. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature immutable, blurring the boundaries between the material and the ethereal planes. Lyra now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. A tough times be against us. Hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the greed of a Sharavian ring. No, not ring as in ring as in sounded good. Never did the greed of Sharavian ring so true. More true. Fuck me. Why am I seeing her memories, by the way? Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Heather. Yet, now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of a Sharavian seem commonplace. Flower girl. Here, for you. Have you come for the festives? Today the Maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join celebrations. The Maelstrom makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. What the fuck? Okay. Pico in the sea. What the fuck is going on? What? Oh, what training ground? Who the fuck are the Maelstrom? What the fuck is going on? Wait. A disturbance in the etheric flow. But when's But whence does it emanate? Sanson Grotto, perhaps. Perhaps? Oh, was that me? That's when she met me? What have we here? Can you walk? Vai estar de facardei. No, don't let him. At least you back down last time. At last minute. Fuck. This is... regrettably, no. He eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapse from your exertions. Are you suitable recovered? Sure, yeah. Sevrin here has appraised me of all that transpired. His account shed some His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by that golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton. Inert saves when commanded to be otherwise. A common pirate could not hope to control such thing, so arcane are its workings. But then, these tattooed wrenches are no common pirates. They are the minions of Shahajin. The minions of Shahajin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Sevrin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stalwart will be wondering what has become of him. And to you? No, and you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain you would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. No worries. He told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Yestova, and he did tell me of you. He said you are cool, so yeah. I am a naturalist of sort, surveying the ether in the hopes that it might offer up some clues as to our predicament. I'd say I owe you my life, but I say I owe you my... No, yes, I'm reading it correctly. I say I owe you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead, and all. This is a debt I can never repay. But I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... forgive me. No, for reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... forgive me. What is she's... Okay. She was saying something and she stopped, right? Mayhap we should have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross. Farewell. I need to calm my fucking brain and read fucking properly, mate. Jesus. Whew. Alright, now we need to speak with Stewart, but I will not walk all the way. Fuck that. I'll play with another guild. I'm too lazy. There. There he is, Sevrin. Still working. Law, I knew you'd return. Law? Okay. Yes, Stola delivered Sevrin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too. The lot of them Sporting the same haunted experience. Sporting? It's me who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent river. A travel of Shaijin. A seven hells. Rivers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they are not but fish like flunkies. You agreed, I guess. Us pirates ain't much for law, but there's things we won't do. We got a code, see? But rivers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Womisians, so it's them. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Shahijin masters. I know I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Sevrin Farms. The trouble is, secrets don't stay secrets for long around here, and word soon spread all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is dead, but Rivers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for my mates. The latter, yes. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. At least it's solving myself. But you got that in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talking. But I hear them talking how you stood up to the rivers at last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crimes of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to this farm no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope your guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, stay warm. Whew, okay. Enough reading. That was fun. We finished that quest, we found out who the traitor was, and finally is kidnapping the fucking civilians. And with that done, I'm gonna end my stream. I hope you all enjoyed it, as I did, and see you tomorrow. Bye!